Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the second race of Season 4 here for the ISRL League here on iRacing. I am your host in the booth tonight, Dennis Iceman, and these guys out here have been practicing here for about a half hour now, just trying to get a good feel of the track. We are at Phoenix Raceway tonight. It's really going to be a tall task for these guys here in the Gen 4 cars. For those that don't know, these Gen 4 cars, they have a lot of horsepower in them. So definitely going to be watching our eyes out on corner exits of 2 and 4 here. But let's go ahead real quickly. Let's go ahead and go over the points here for this second race here. They've only done one. So first race here. We got Anthony in first, Aiden Kirker in second, Jared Werson in third, Diego in fourth, Michael Dorsey in fifth, Zach Lindgren in sixth, Brian Bick in seventh, Joshua Corner in eighth, Joseph Costello in ninth, Clinton Seymour in 10th, Kyle Camper 11th, Logan in 12th, Robert Hine 13th. In 14th, we got James Radar. In 15th, Daryl Arnold. In 16th, we got Paul Reckerly. In 17th, we got Jake Baker. 18th, we got Josh Duke. In 19th, we have Alexander Hyder. In 20th, Eddie Scarell. 21st, Richard Kirker. 22nd, Ryan Beckering. 23rd, Tyler Kahn. 24th, Seth Wentworth. And 25th, we got Brad D. Peters. 26th, we got Connor Trafari. 27th, we got Marcus Lee. And rounding out in 28th is Sean Leisure. But remember, their first race of the season was here at over at Daytona, over on the other side of the coast. So really two different tracks here. You're going from a high bank, high speed Daytona where you're just in a throttle all the way every single lap. Now you're going to a more technical track where you got to play with the throttle and your brake, and really you got to play with the wheel too, especially in these cars. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all shakes out here tonight for these guys. As we go here, there's still a little over 2 minutes of practice, well, under 2 minutes of practice left here. We got Costello there in the first spot. We got that 27 machine, Wershawn, he's 0.03 behind him. And then we got Lingard, Hyder, Roland, Duke, Kahn, Chase, that's all I'm going to call him for now. And 9th, we got Kirker, and then 10th is Dorsey, rounding out the top 10 there so far here in practice. So let's go ahead and give you guys a little oversight here real quick of Phoenix Pit Road. This is going to be a little interesting here for these guys, because for those that don't know, this is the pit entry right here. And then you go all the way down and all the way around. This is the new layout. Now the old layout went all the way around here and came out. But what you got to watch here is those guys are going to take the dog leg. That's going to be interesting to see how many drivers take that dog leg, and during pit road coming out on exit, that's going to be the spot to watch. I haven't seen too many people take the dog leg here in practice, so I don't foresee that. It is going to be challenging if they decide to do so. So it's going to be something to keep an eye on for sure. Sounds good. Well, that's good so far because it's just a pre-race show. So wait till the cars get out there on the track and we're really going to find out how everything sounds. But for right now, guys, what we're going to go ahead and do here is we're going to pause and we're going to play the national anthem, and we'll be right back. Still got some guys out here on the track right now. Just really taking it, going through the field here, seeing who's still out here. A lot of moving parts going on right now, and camera is glitching on me here. We got the Duff Man out here on track right now, Seth Wentworth, out here laying down his lap right now. He's sitting in 21st, a little over second behind the top spot there. We'll see what the Duff Man can do. Got Chase out here, Richard out here, Chris out here. Ron Harrington, there's one of those tribute paints. He's out here on track. Daryl out here with his tribute paint. Joshua out here in his Bass Pro Shop 14 machine. Tyler Collins still sitting out here on track on the apron of the track. Got Chris out here on track. And that will complete qualifying. So now they're going to have a little 5-minute session here. What they're going to do real quick is they're actually going to practice their 4-wide salute here tonight. They're going to give a 4-wide tribute before the race here to all the men and women who perished on 9/11, as well as all the firefighters, cops, and first responders. So that's going to be nice of them to do here. So we're going to look forward to that. But before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and show the race info here. Phoenix Raceway. The first NASCAR race was November 6, 1988. However, it opened back in 1964. It has gone under 4 different names. Most people know it as Phoenix International Speedway or ISM Raceway. But now it's just the modern Phoenix Raceway. The most unusual name was Jeff Gordon Raceway back in November of 2015. It was to honor him in his final full-time Cup career season as a driver. So that was special for them to do for him. Of course, anybody who follows NASCAR knows Jeff Gordon had a pretty good career. So to have a track named after him for one race, I'm sure that was very special for him. So we're gonna go back live now, and we're gonna spy on him a little bit here, and see how many people partake in this practice of the 4-wide salute. So how's everything sounding out there, guys? I know my wife out there said everything sounds good, but that was before cars were out there on the track and before I forgot to unmute my mic again. So still got a few bugs to work out there as far as learning how to unmute my mic, but we will get that all figured out here. Looks like we got a few guys trying to. Yeah, we got somebody inside somebody else there. That's not what you want to see here. They're all trying to get in formation right now. And oh, the cone got ghosted. Still got people out here. There's Eddie Spirell's car there. Never forget. Good old Josh Duke, hometown in New York. Got his little paint going on there, never forget as well. We'll go to a rear chase of him. Go to TV1 here. There we go. These guys doing their little practice 4-wide salute for everybody here tonight. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a lot of fun, exciting to see. And now they're all out here on track doing their little final practice run here before the race. So let's enjoy the sights and sounds before they grid up. Folks, we'll get back here to a more formal view of the practice here before they wrap up and just get gridded. All right, here is the starting lineup tonight. We have on the pole Aiden Kirker. Congratulations to Aiden for the pole here tonight. In second, we got Diego. In third, we got Alexander. Fourth, we got Joseph Costello. Fifth, we got Tyler Kahn. Sixth, we got Zach Lingard. Seventh, we got Jason. I'm not even going to try right now. Eighth, we got Josh Duke. Ninth, Connor Trafari. 10th, we got Jared Wilson. 11th, we got Michael Dorsey. 12th, we got Anthony. 13th, we got Chris Lilly. 14th, Chase. 15th, we got Richard Kirker. In 16th, we got Clint Deuce Seymour. In 17th, we got James Radar. In 18th, we got Josh Corner. In 19th, we have Ron Harrington. And I just remembered I got to change that for you guys so you can all see what I'm reading. All right. In 20th, we have Daryl Arnold. 21st, we got Brian Bick. 22nd, Robert Hine. 23rd, we got Jake Baker. 24th, we have Kyle Camper. 25th, we have Paul Reckley. And 26th, Seth Wentworth. And rounding out the field tonight is Eddie Spurrell in that 77 machine. Go ahead and let these guys, they get 2 pace laps here at Phoenix Raceway. Yes, good luck to all the drivers out here tonight. Hopefully they put on a great show. I know last week they put on a phenomenal show, so I'm sure tonight they will not disappoint. Well, guys, before we go, green flag racing here. Be sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you can be informed anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live for the ISRL League here on iRacing. Waiting for that pace car to dive off. And it's not diving off yet. Oh, they got to do the 4 wide salute yet. I totally forgot they were doing that for a second. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Now we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here. A lot of tributes to 911 here out here. A lot of good looking paints. The 39's got one. And we'll get to them here as the race goes on, I'm sure. So they should be getting the one to go right now. Now this is the tricky part. The pace cars are going to dive off here and they got to go down the whole back straightaway with no pace car. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Race 2 of the 4th season of the ISRL Racing League here on iRacing is officially underway. Green flag is out. Let's go racing. Kirker led the first lap there. You got Hyder in second spot right on his tail. You got Diego in third, Joseph in fourth, and Zach rounding out the top 5 here early on. There's a lot of battles going on back here. You had almost some 3 wide racing back and through here. Got that 9 car, Connor Trafari, moving on up through the field already, up 2 spots. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, 3 laps into the race, that's almost a spot a lap, so that's pretty good right now. There's that 32 machine of Josh Duke with his Never Forget. This is where the battles are at right here, right now, is the right around mid-pack here. 8th or about 13, 14. Get back here to Anthony, back here in 14th spot right now. He's got a little company with that 53 car, Chris Lilly. Back up here. That 27 car is making a little peak there, Jared. Trying to get down to that inside. But you got that 9 car, Connor. He's got to be inside of that 29 machine of Tyler Kahn. Oh, just didn't have the run coming out. Back up here to Aiden Kirker. Still got a little bit of a threat there with that 24 machine right behind him, and then there's a little bit of gap to Diego. But Zach is coming, trying to peek on the inside. This is really where the group's at right now, though, with Tyler Kahn and company. Diego making another charge there on the inside. He might have it here. Yes, he does. And Connor, he's making another charge on the inside as well with that 29 of Tyler. Get back here to see what's going on back here, further back in the pack with Daryl. He's sitting back in 18th. Kyle Camper right behind him in 19th. And Ron Harrington sitting back here in 20th. But right now, that's really where the big battles are at right now, is right here within 6th to about 9th spot. And I missed the lead change. Alexander, as I was going through the field, took the lead from Aiden Kirker. Man, these guys are still almost 3 wide there with Connor and Josh and Joseph. And here we go. Oh, pushing 3 wide there, almost. Not quite though. Nice hard racing back here within the top 10 with these guys. Back here to Chase. We got a little company. We got 27. And then 27's got some company with Jared right there, right behind. Well, actually, that would be Jared that's got pressure on Chase. Jason's the one that's got pressure on Jared. But right now, it's still Alexander out front. But Aiden Kirker is still on his tail, just like Alexander was doing to Aiden just a few laps ago. Get back here to 14th spot. And then we'll come back here to Eddie Spurrell, check on him, see what's going on. He's got a pretty never forget 911 tribute paint. You got Richard Kirker out here. He's got a left front crinkle. But right now, the top 3 have really pulled away from the field. From 3rd to 4th, it's just a little over a second. You got Tyler Kahn putting pressure on that 97 machine of Diego. Really starting to get a lot of people spaced out here, but these guys are still in a bunch right here. They just can't break away from each other. let's go ahead and let's do a cockpit with Joseph. Actually, we're going to do a roll bar. Just to see what he's seeing out here on the track. Really, the only person that you saw right there taking the dog leg is, who would that be? Would that be Aiden Kirker? Yeah, Aiden Kirker fell back to third. He's the only one taking the dog leg right now. Let's get on him. Do a cockpit here on him. And see if he takes that dog leg again. He ain't gonna take it this time. Aiden Kirker's just trying to find some kind of speed here to get back up there to the front spot. Right now he's lost 2 spots since the beginning of the race. We got Josh Duke back here in 6th spot. Still fighting with Connor, and there's that 97 and Tyler Kahn going at it again, but Tyler was able to get around him finally. Then you got another little 3-packer right here with Joseph, Chase, and Jared. You got another little battle going on here with who would that be? That would be Clint and Anthony back here. And Chris is trying to make a little noise too, like, oh, he just hit the wall. Anthony hit the wall there coming out of turn 2. You do not want to do that. He's the Daytona 500 winner, 250 winner, so he's trying to make a back-to-back wins here, but so far tonight he's struggling a little bit, sitting back in 15th spot. But here we go. We got 3 cars up here fighting for the lead. You got Zach, Alexander, and Aiden all up here in the top 3. You really put a blanket over these guys right now. And Aiden is taking the outside here. He's trying to get that momentum here coming out of turn 2. And he is going to run it down to the bottom, and he's got the inside there of the 24. Just does not have the bite there in the turn 3 and 4 that he wanted to have. Get back here to Diego. Diego is now trying to hold off Connor. And then we got a battle back here with the 10 of Chase, as well as the 27 of Jared. And here comes Joseph on the inside of that 27 of Josh. Jared, not Josh. I'll get it here within the next couple days in Discord, I'm sure. But now the front 3 are starting to get a little bit spaced out here compared to what they were earlier in the race, just a couple laps ago. That 24 car got a little wiggly coming out of turn 4 there. You got to watch as the run goes on. These cars are really going to... Oh, who was that? Oh no, Joseph! Let's go back and see what happened to Joseph here. Coming into 3 and 4. And he's good here. And he just, wow, that's a weird spot to lose control. But, I mean, it is technically a somewhat turn. There is banking on that. And if you're loose coming out of turn 4, that will affect the entry into that dog leg. So, unfortunate for him, but hopefully he can get a caution here. But right now, Alexander's got some company with Aiden, and they're still trying to put pressure on that leader, Zach, right now. Lindgren. As Eddie Spurrell goes a lap down. He's hoping for a caution right now. Get that lucky dog. Here's the 22 car of Paul sitting back here in 26th spot. Looks like he's got a little tribute to 9/11 as well. Here we go, back up here. Oh, Eddie's up into the wall there trying to stay out of everybody's way. Here's Aiden on the inside. He's still trying to make that inside work in 3 and 4, but it's just not sticking for him. There they go, taking the dog leg. And Zach, the leader, has fallen back to 3rd. Oh no, Zach. Yeah, Zach. Zach was leading. Now Alexander's up front. So now you got Alexander, Aiden Kirker, Zach Linger, and Tyler Kahn, Diego Roldan, Connor Trafari, Josh Duke, Chase, Jared Wasson, and Michael Dorsey. That is your top 10 right now. So really, this is where the battles are at right here. From right. Gotta watch here. Oh, who was that? Oh no. Oh, I can't go back and see who that was. Unfortunately, but that was unfortunate. Aiden, he's putting pressure here on the 24 Alexander. He's wanting to get back to that front. He's like, give me that lead back. Yeah, Chevy, Dodge, and Ford in the top 3. Got this 4-packer here. I swear, Connor and Josh, they've been going at it since the drop of the flag almost. Connor is, ooh, here comes the 10 car. Chase, he's peaking. Just doesn't have the momentum coming out of turn 2. Well, folks, 34 laps in, and we have not had a caution yet. These guys are ticking the laps down here, and Aiden is ticking on the door of the 24 car of Alexander. Here he goes to the inside in the 3 and 4. He ain't going to have the run coming out of 4. Alexander's got it, but Aiden's going to take the dog leg. Just doesn't have the momentum to get back to his door there. So, oh, the Duff machine's in the wall right in front of the leaders. Oh, hoo hoo. Oh, the duff machine looks like he did last week. Right front crinkled up. Duff the wall. Alright, we still got our 3-packer up here with Alexander, Aiden, and Zach. Get back here to Tyler Kahn and Jared Lasan. And here we go. We still got Josh Duke, Connor Trafari, and Chase going at it. Chase is all over the tail there of Connor. Right now, the biggest loser goes to that 60 machine of Joseph. He is wishing and praying for a caution right now. And right now, the biggest gainer goes to that 10 machine of Chase. As he managed to get around Connor. And now he's got his sights. Oh, the duff machine's in the wall again. He duffed it. Aiden still putting pressure there on Alexander as we got Bryant. Now, I want to go click on Bryant. There we go. Sitting back here in the 20th spot. And then we got twins out here. The 53 and 58 driving the same sponsor with different colors. And we got a caution. Josh Corner. What happened to Josh here? Oh, he was loose coming out of 4, it hit the wall, and then the 72, it looked like. Yeah, the 72 was trying to avoid him and just couldn't slow down enough and got into him to finish off the 14 there. Everybody's coming down pit road here. You 41 laps in, you got to come down and get those fuel goods onto your car there. It's going to be interesting to see here how these tires were for these guys. Just going to wait for everybody to make their pit stops here. And then we're going to go ahead and pick on somebody. Been a while since we haven't talked to him yet, so we'll go ahead and talk to him. Pull up Kyle Camper here. Kyle Camper, you have a copy. Doing pretty good, Kyle. Well, let's talk about the race here. 41 laps in before the first caution here. How those tires feeling out there about 25 laps out here on the track?
Power and horsepower and tire wear do not get along. Getting to that dog leg, it's just so swirly, you know, but it keeps you honest, really.
Well, what's your strategy here for the rest of the race?
Well, we had been talking about pitting anyway. this caution came out, so it kind of came out at a good time. I think the goal for the second is just to try to conserve a little bit because it's staying green. I did not expect it 40-something lap green flag run. So the fact that we've stayed green this long really shows that you're gonna have to save because you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully we'll see you, if not in victory lane, in the top 3 here by the end of the night. You're welcome. Alrighty, folks. That didn't come through for some reason. I gotta work on that. Don't know what's going on with Discord when it comes to that, but getting lined up here, getting ready to go back, green flag racing. Got Aiden in first, Alexander second, Zach third, Tyler Kahn fourth, and Josh Duke rounding out your top 5 here. Now, Aiden, I do believe, has to wait until he gets in the restart zone, which is in turn 3 and 4. And green flag is back out. Aiden really got a good jump there on the restart. Zach's putting pressure there on the 24, and we got another caution. No, we don't. Yes, we do. For what? Oh, nothing came up. Well, that's interesting. Wonder if it was for Robert Hine. Because he looks like he's a little beat up there on both sides. Well, if he gets the lucky dog here, he is not the one that was involved. Looks like it's 77. Of Eddie Spirell, who got the wave around. Well, so far the fastest time here within the top 10, that would belong to Kirker with a 27:19. That would show you all the different logos, but everybody's running a Chevy. But like I said, back at Daytona, you could rebadge them to whatever you want, Dodge, Pontiac, Ford. Well, the 60 car got the wave around, so he was not the caution. Probably should have pulled one of the admins up to find out what that caution was about, because it did not show up here on my overlay for some reason, or who wrecked or anything like that, so. Alright, there goes the pace car off to the safety of pit road once more. Now we just gotta wait for the 39 of Aiden to get in the restart zone before we can go green flag racing. And when they go green, we're going to go ahead and we're going to crank it up. Green flag is back out in the air. Let's crank it up, folks. Alright, hopefully everybody enjoyed that Crank It Up cam, as we have still the top three. These three have been going at it all race. Aiden Kirker, Alexander Hyder, and Zach Linger have been going at it all race. Now you got that 27 machine of Jared. He's like, hey, I want some of this action too. I kind of like what's going on up here. Get back here to fifth with Josh Duke. He's made his way through the field. He's made 3 spots up. You got Chase up here 7 spots. And then you got Clinton Deuce Seymour up 6 spots so far here tonight. And Jared is also 6 spots up. And here we go, Zach fighting with Alexander there for the 2nd spot. Is he going to have enough to come getting out of turn number 2 there? Oof. No, not quite. You're going to have to regroup and try again. He's got to watch too, because that 27 is just waiting for him to make a mistake. Get back here, see. Joseph has made his way back up to 12th spot after his earlier spin. Get back here to Chris Lilly back here in 14th spot. He lost his twin. Twin's up here in 11th spot. So he's got to get around a couple drivers there of Joseph and Connor to get back to his twin. back up here up front. Got Aiden getting a little bit of gap now over the 24 Alexander. Zach is still nipping on his heels there of Alexander, and Jared is just waiting for one of them two to mess up and get one of those spots, if not both. Back here to Clinton. He's got another tribute paint, never forget. Beautiful paint. A lot of single file going on right now throughout the field, not a whole lot. As I say that, here comes Joseph to the inside of the other, of Jason, and taking it over. So Joseph is now up to 12. And now we got the twins back together. We got Diego back here down 13 spots. Sitting back here in 15th right now. And then here's Daryl. Here's another wonderful paint. Love to see it. Pay tribute to all those who lost their lives on 9/11. We will never forget. He's sitting back here in 17th spot. He's up 3 positions from where he started. But Aiden's starting to get a little bit more of a gap now over the 24 of Alexander and Zach. And Zach is still nipping on that 24 heels. Yeah, a little bit of a gap from Jared to Josh. Not quite a second, but almost a second between 4th and 5th spot. Getting back here to Chase, sitting here in 6th spot. He's chasing down that number 32 of Josh, or trying to. And then there's that good wrench 29 machine of Tyler Kahn. But he's got some company in that 99 machine of Mike Dorsey. Connor and Clinton are fighting for a spot, and Connor was able to take that spot away from him. So now Clinton's down to 11th, and Connor's back up into the top 10. Twins are still together. That's nice to see. You got Richard Kirker back here in 19th spot. He's down 4 positions right now, but still anything can happen here between lap 66 and lap 125. I mean, we're just a little over halfway. Who was that blinking? Was that Jake Baker? Jake Baker is a blinky blinky. We'll get on a chase view here. Oh, he's got one of them new Dodges. Ooh, look at that, folks. Well, I don't think that would pass inspection when it comes to the Gen 4 cars, so hopefully none of the admins catch on to that and put him in post-race inspection. Right now, Aiden's got almost a second lead over the 24 of Alexander. Alexander's got just a little over a half-second lead over 3rd place of Jared. And he's got some company with Zach. Actually, he passed Zach. So Jared is now up to 3rd, up 7 spots from where he started. And I heard somebody hit the wall. Who hit the wall? Who is that? Is that Eddie Spirell? Oh, what happened to Eddie? Did his wheel just cut out? It looked like it happened, yeah. Yeah, he just rode the wall there. So yeah, it looked like his wheel just cut out. That's wow. Alrighty. Well, fortunately there was no caution there. The Aiden Kirker's got now over a second lead. Get back here to Jared, sitting here in third. And you got a little group right here with Jason Company. You got a little battle going on right here. The twins are going at it, and in front of the twins, you got Clinton and Joseph. Oh, no, not Joseph. You got Clinton and Jason going at it. Then you get back here to Jake Baker. You got a little company with Richard Kirker. He's trying to make a move on the outside. This is back here for 18th spot. Looks like Richard might have... No, he doesn't have a little... I thought he would have the momentum coming out of 4 there. Tyler Collins got a little pressure here from Michael Dorsey in that 99 machine. And here we go. The twins are going at it again. Jason and Chris. One's almost up against the wall, and the other one's running the yellow line. And the one that was up against the wall... Uh-oh, Richard Kirker crashed. Oh, what happened to Richard? Coming in turn 1 and 2 here. He looks good. And, oh, just coming out of turn 2. Boom, right into the wall. Oh, and then, oh, he gets the outside wall. And then, for good measure, gets the inside wall one more time. Oh, I'm sure he'd be coming down pit road. They do not have a fast repair tonight, folks. So, what they have is what they got. See who comes out on pit road here and see if we can go ahead and get a quick interview in with someone. Looks like the 17 of Jake stayed out here, so let's go ahead and see if he's in Discord. And hopefully Discord works this time. Hey Jake, it's Dennis up in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir. What's up, Dennis?
Not much, Jake. Noticed here you stayed out here on this last pit stop here. Talk about it. How's the tires feeling out here tonight?
There's slick, but I feel like I can hold on for a little bit longer. I've only got, I think I have about 30 more laps in me, so I'm gonna see if another caution pops up here, and then I'll get tires at that point.
So talk about talk about high horsepower short track here at Phoenix. Well, it's really not a short track, but it's an intermediate track. Talk about how challenging it is with this high horsepower trying to get into the throttle coming out of the turns.
Yeah, it's a handful. If you're not careful coming out of the final turn there, you spin sideways. You just got to be real easy on the gas.
Well, Jake, we're gonna let you get back down there to your team, man. Hopefully your strategy pays out for you here, and we'll see you back up here at the end of the night. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Dennis.
Alrighty, there he goes. Black Cloud Racing. Took me a while to find his team. There's a lot of teams in here, guys. Just in case, there's a lot to look at. But I'm starting to get a good grasp of where everybody's at, so we'll get there here a couple more weeks. Everything will be running smooth. As we're getting 2 by 2. Pace cars off to the safety of pit road. And Jake is going to take that new designed Dodge to the restart zone and lead us to the green flag once more. Green flag is back out in the air, 78 laps down out of 125, and he is going backwards. Jared's back up in front, and here comes Aiden on the outside of Jared. Aiden's like, I kind of like this up here a little bit too much. Who was that? The 10. Chase has got a little loose coming there out of turn number 2. Right now, Jake is not liking his decision one bit. Falling back all the way back to 12th as of now. And oh, there goes the 2 car. Clinton's into the wall. Let's go back here and see what happened. Started with the 60s. Oh. He's fine. Oh, there he goes. He's losing it. I don't think that's what brought out the caution. That's what it brought me to, so we're going to go with that. So I have a feeling Jake is going to make a pit stop here. No, he stays out. No, we got a couple. No, we do not have any takers. I thought we would have at least a couple takers, but nobody came down. Should be getting the one to go here this time by. As Aiden's starting to blink out a little bit there. Uh-oh. Hopefully that doesn't continue to happen to him and everything gets straightened out. You got Connor. He's up to 4th spot now. He's one of those drivers you gotta keep your eye on. Okay, they're stacked up 2 by 2. Gonna lean back to the green flag here. Go ahead and entering turn number 3 here, entering the restart zone. And green flag is back out in the air. And Aiden is got a pretty good jump there as the 97 took it all the way down, used every inch of the dog leg, and we're almost 2 by 2 there. Thought we were going to be 3 wide, but everybody kept it clean. Here we go. We got some 3 wide going on back here. Ooh, Tyler Kahn taking it all the way down. Side by side with Diego and Josh. Looks like Josh is going to have it, but Diego is going to be like, no, I'm not ready to give up yet. Got a little wiggle there from Josh there on the exit of turn 4. And I think he brushed the wall. And there's those twins again. Well, they're trying to become twins again. Right now they got a middleman, Alexander, is in between. Oh, somebody just lost it. Who was that? Oh, Clinton. Go back and see what happened to Clinton here. What do you see more? I think he just got loose coming out of turn, what did that mean? Turn 4. Turn 2. Yep. Just lost it coming out of 2. Well, let's say we go ahead and pull up another driver real quick. And let's go ahead and pull up Jared. If he's in Discord. There he is. Lead Motorsports. Hey Jared, Dennis up in the broadcast booth. You have a copy?
Gotcha.
Well, Jared, you're up 8 spots. You're sitting in second spot, right behind your teammate here. Talk about your race. How's it been going for you so far?
We spent the first like 20 laps just riding, and I got lucky and was able to get a three for one in the dog leg, and then just been sitting here chilling for a bit and found herself in second. I don't think I have anything for Aiden, but we might have something for second. I don't really know how Connor is on the short run or the long run, but we'll just have to see here.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems like tonight, it's been a struggle with the tires, especially the longer the runs go. Um, you know, talk about, your struggle with, getting on corner exit.
Yeah, it seems like we'll see, that would be turn 2. It's probably my struggle point. I can't seem to get off the corner, and I think that's where Connor and Zach and Aiden has really beat me. I can be pretty decent off turn 2, but or off turn 4, but not enough to have a winning car, I guess.
Well, you never know. I mean, you're sitting up here in second spot right now. Anything can happen. So just keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane. If not, in the top 3 here after the race. Good luck to you.
Thank you. We're gonna give it a try.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you. All right, that was Jared sitting up here in second spot, right behind his teammate of Aiden Kirker. So, he's saying he doesn't have anything for Aiden, but anything can happen. I mean, it's lap 91 of 125. He just might get lucky here and find a groove, especially like he was talking about coming out of turn 2. That's where he seems to be struggling. So he might find that groove coming out of turn 2, and it might be on and popping. So we'll find out here, see what's going on. But right now you got Aiden in first, Jared in second, Connor in third, Zach in fourth, Josh Duke in fifth, Chase in sixth, Michael Dorsey in seventh, Diego in eighth, Chris Lilly in ninth, and rounding out your top 10 is Alexander. So they're all back 2 by 2. Getting ready to watch that pace car take that drive off to the safety of pit road. And then it's the loneliest ride down the back straightaway waiting to get into turn 3 to go green flag racing. And the green is back out, and Aiden didn't really get a good jump this time, and Connor is taking the dog leg, as well as a few other drivers going into turn 3. Oh, Jerry got into the wall coming into turn number 1. But Jared, he's putting some pressure on his teammate there, the 39 of Aiden Kirker. Got some battles going on back here with Zach and Josh. Looks like Zach's going to win that battle out for now. But then you got another battle going on back here with Mike Dorsey and Diego. And looks like Diego's got more company with Alexander in the 24. Pushing, looks like he was pushing on that 99. Diego was able to fight off the 24, and we got another caution. Paul. Let's see what happened to Paul here. There's also another one. I think he might have been a part of this. Oh. Actually, the 17 of, I think that was Jake Baker. So let's get to Jake Baker here. Coming out of turn 2 here. Oof. It looked like he Hey, that's a hard one to call there. That's unfortunate for Jake. He was having a decent race, and just I think he was thinking that he had a good enough run that he was going to be clear of the car atop of him, and it just didn't happen. One of those racing deals. It's unfortunate. You hate it for these drivers, you know, especially at a track like this where you put a lot of time and effort into knowing when to get in the gas, when to get out of the gas, your brake, and all that. And then to have your night end like that just is not the way any driver wants it to go. Especially a broadcast. You don't want, as a broadcast, you don't want to have anybody's race end early. I mean, it's not really early, but I mean, 125. We're on lap 97. You don't want anybody's race to end. And there's the twins, still together. See if we get one of these twins down here. Hopefully we don't go one to go here. Make sure we don't get the one to go. I'm not going to pull anybody up. I think we did. Oh, yes, we did. Alright, good thing I checked. So we're not going to pull anyone up for the interview this time. We're getting to the cutoff to where I'm going to interview anybody, so... hopefully we don't have another caution, but if we do, we do. And I might be able to pull somebody up. We'll see how everything goes here as the pace car is off to the safety of pit road. Aiden Kirker is leading the field once more to the green flag. And the green is back out. Now we got some battles going on here. We got Zach fighting with Connor. Zach's on the outside of Connor. And who is that in the wall? That's the 10, a Chase. Zach's still, he's got it. He was able to overtake Connor on the outside. That says a lot about his car and how he's feeling about it. He prefers the outside, it looks like. Got a good run there coming out of turn 2 onto the 27 of Jared. But Connor and Chase, they're all right there. Get back here to Daryl. Sitting back here in 13th spot. He is up 7 spots from where he started. He's looking to crack that top 10. And oh, we got one of the twinnies getting loose. Oh, we got more loosies going on here. Everybody's loose. Somebody put olive oil on the track. We gotta get that one cleaned up. But Aiden's still out here in front and first. You got Jared in second, Zach in third, Connor in fourth, and Chase rounding out your top 5. Right now, they're pretty much nose to tail. I mean, really, it's second through 5th. Aiden's starting to get a little bit of gap there on Jared. That was Josh that was loose coming out of 2, and he's still able to make the pass in a 3 and 4. Got some more battles going on back here between Jason, Brian. Oh, that would be Brian, Chris, and Daryl. You don't see a whole lot of drivers taking that dog leg, but there are a few that are doing it every now and then. Oh, the Duff machine duffed the wall again. Somebody call the Duff man. Really, these guys here, we're under 20 to go. I missed the 20 to go mark, guys. We're at 18 to go, 17 to go now. The intensity is about to pick up here up front. You got the 24 putting all kinds of pressure on the 10 to chase. You got Jared. Oh, we got a caution. Joseph. What happened to Joseph? No, not Joe. No, not the NYPD car. Oh, no, they both got... Oh. And right into the wall. Well, fortunate for him, it looks like it's just the right front that's sprinkled up. All these guys are coming down pit road. They're going to get their field goods on. And we're going to see, we're going to be about 13 to go when they go green flag. And you thought the intensity was insane before, just wait. They're about to turn it up a notch, and I think somebody only took 2 tires. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just had that good of a pit stop. Well, folks, you got Harrington, the 88, in first. Ron Harrington in first spot. You got the 10 machine to Chase in second. Those guys stayed out. First one that pitted was Jared. He's in third. Aiden Kirker in fourth. Zach in fifth. Josh in sixth. Alexander seventh. Connor in eighth. Michael in ninth. And Diego rounding out your top 10. So it's going to be interesting here with these two staying out. I don't know if that's what you want to do coming down to the wire, but we'll find out. Maybe they used all their tires that they had. Pace car is off. Now we're just waiting for that long stroll down the back straightaway to get back into the restart zone, and Ron Harrington is going to get us back underway. Flag is back out. We are back underway, green flag racing. And everybody is diving it down to the apron. Jared is back. He's up in front now. He's got company though with that 10 of Chase. Chase is like, I want to take this lead. I've been watching that 39 all race, and it looks like a good spot to be. And Jared's getting loose coming out of turn 4. He's taking it back down to the dog leg. Now he's got his teammate Aiden Kirker onto his outside here in the 1 and 2. And he's going to lose another spot to Zach going into 3 and 4. Well, as I say that, he was able to gather his wits about him finally and make a run on Zach going into turn 1 and 2. But it looks like 1 and 2, you want to be on the outside. And we got another caution. One of the twins wrecked. Let's see what happened here going into turn 1 and 2. Everything looks good here. Oh, no. Oh, that was a hard lick there on the passenger side. Oh, Eddie got involved in that as well. Oh, man. All right, now Chase is up in first spot. Then you got Aiden Kirker in second, Zach in third, Jared fourth, and Alexander in fifth. We are done with interviews. We're 9 to go, folks. We're going to let everybody focus on racing, getting their strategy, what they need to do, work with their teammates, whatever they have to do, we're going to let them focus on that. Right now we're sitting at 10:13 Eastern, 9:13 Central. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe, that like button, and the notification bell so you get informed anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live. And tonight we are with the ISRL Racing League over here on iRacing. This is their second race of Season 4 here at Phoenix for the Motormouth 200. We'll be taking the green flag with about 5 laps to go. So it's gonna get, the intensity's really gonna pick up here, folks. We're gonna see probably 3 wide, especially on the restart. What we saw the last restart with the guys taking it down to the dog leg, I would not be surprised to see a lot more of that here on the next restart. And the pace lights are off, and we got the 1 to go here, so it'll be 5 to go when we take the green flag. So right now you got Chase and Aiden in the front row, then you got Zach and Jared in the second row, Alexander and Josh in the 4th row, Diego and Michael in the 5th row, Connor and Tyler in the 6th row, Josh Clinton in the 7th row, James, Brian, 8th row, Robert, Josh, corner, 9th row. But right now, here we go, getting ready to take the green flag. Once more here, folks. Our 8th caution of the night is finally completed, and the green flag will be back out, and these guys will be back underway. Geico restart zone, we are back underway, and Chase got a good restart there. And here we go, we got some people dive bombing there into the dog leg going into turn number 1. Who is that, Zach? We got the Zach Alexander on the inside as well with Zach. Aiden Kirker's got the momentum on the outside though. Here comes that 27 of Jared. We just talked to him a little bit ago. He said he had nothing for Aiden Kirker, but he's still up here fighting with these guys. Almost some 3 wide back here with these guys. Oh, buddy, some close racing. But here comes, oh, we got the 24 into the wall. Oh, that's a caution. We're going to go back and take a look at that. Oh, coming out of turn 2. Just got, yeah, the 85, it looked like got a little loose there. Oh, wow. So now we're going to be under a GWC, folks. And they get 3 attempts at this. So it's going to be interesting here how aggressive, if you're in the top 5, let's say. If you're back here with Diego, how aggressive are you on the restart? Because you're going to be starting on the inside, third rail. Or even back here to Tyler Kahn in 7th. He's got a little bit of damage on his front bumper there, but and his fender, but I mean 3 laps, it's really not going to make a big difference. Well, we're about to find out, folks. Waiting for that pace car to dive off. Now we got Chase leading us down the back straightaway into the Geico restart zone to get us back underway for a GWC attempt number 1. And the green is back out, and Chase gets a good jump there, but here comes the 27. And we're 3 wide back here for, oh, see, that was for 5th at the time, but now it's, and here comes Aiden putting some pressure there on Chase. Oh, we got another caution. Seth. See what happened to Seth here. The Duff machine. Actually, it happened in front of him. It was chaos all over. It started in front of him, and he just ended up being the actual victim of it all. And then his wheel was not moving. So his night's probably over. That's unfortunate. I like the Duff machine. Brings me back to my childhood with The Simpsons. Even though they're still on, I don't really watch them that much. Well, folks, we're under green-white checker attempt number 2 now. Once we get back under green flag racing, we got Chase still up front, Aiden in 2nd, Jared still in 3rd, Alexander in 4th, and Zach in 5th spot. Right now, the biggest mover of the race is back here in 11th spot with Brian Bick. He is up 10 spots. Started back in 21st. And we just had somebody blinky. Oh, it's Clinton Deuce Seymour. He blinking. Well, it happened to Aiden earlier, and it was able to clear up, so hopefully the same thing will happen to him. Should be getting the 1 to go here next time by. And then we'll have our green-white checker attempt number 2. Of 3. Now, Jerry getting back here serious. He's over there warming up his tires. And that actually does play a factor in iRacing, folks. It hurts you on the long run, but on short run, it actually benefits you. So hopefully he's got a little something in the tank still here. Waiting for that pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road once again for the 11th time, if you count the start of the race. Now we just got to wait for Chase and then company to get down to the restart zone. And Chase is back on the loud pedal. We are underway once more. GWC attempt number 2, folks. Jerry got a good run there going into turn number 1, but it looks like Aiden's going to have the run coming out of turn number 2. Jerry got a little loose coming out of 2 there. Coming into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Aiden's getting loose. Oh, we're wrecking, but it don't matter. The leader took the white flag. Oh, they are really wrecking back there, but it don't matter. Chase has a clear shot to victory here. Coming into turn number 3 and 4, Chase will have the victory here tonight. Second spot will go to Jared Wasson, and third will go to Aiden Kirker. Well, folks, we're going to step away real quick and get the top 3 up here, and we'll be right back.
I got you.
Well, Aiden, you know, you led. I think you led most laps here tonight. Talk about your race and talk about just this track with these cars.
It was a fun race to drive, especially on the start. Um, just had a lot of practice last night with the guys, and felt very confident going into tonight. And energy was high. We had the 4 wide salute. We had all the 911 cars to tribute to all that we lost that day, and just felt like it was going to be a good race. Ran the first run really well. Awesome battle with Alex and Zach for the lead. And then it just kind of slowly unraveled for the rest of the race, and just didn't have luck on our side at the end of the day. But overall, it was a fun car and track combo. Just wish things would have went a little bit cleaner, not only for the sake of our result, but also just the race in general.
Yeah, I mean, you had a heck of a race. I mean, you got pole, you led the most laps here tonight. You didn't get the victory, but you still managed to get a top 5 here, especially coming out of Daytona. That's definitely going to help you, just moving forward. Go ahead and talk about your next race here. What's going to be your strategy going into that, bouncing off of Phoenix?
I don't know. It's Fontana. It's another really good racetrack. Wide, worn out racetrack. So should be a recipe for a good race. I'm probably just gonna pit it on the fence and just rip the wall the entire race. To be completely honest. No, not that close. I'm not gonna be in the wall. Hopefully, I'm going more for like a Larson approach. But just go out, have fun. That's really. Last week was a plate race, and all you can really do is have fun with those. I mean, it's all luck, so you just kind of expect the worst, but just relax and have fun. And tonight was just a lot of the same. Just relax, have fun. The result's the result. Just was hoping for. Honestly, to be honest, I was more hoping for a cleaner race at the end, just with the field. Not necessarily even the win. I was kind of already defeated on that aspect, but hopefully next week we got, I don't know, a mile in width at that track. That place is huge, so hopefully we'll have a better time not having to hitting the other cars. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you talk about next week a lot wider track, a lot bigger track than what we had here tonight. So. Definitely looking forward to see these Gen 4 cars over at Auto Club next week. Any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before we let you go tonight?
Well, first off, I want to ask Chase to stop taking 2 tires because I feel like this happens all the time. He'll take two tires after I dominate a race and then sneak away with a win. So, Chase, stop. It's not going to work anymore. I know it's worked all the other times, but it's not going to work from going forward. So I think you just stop trying it. I really appreciate it. But no, seriously, thanks to everyone who helps put in the hard work to build this league to be what it is. Thanks to all the drivers for showing up. I know tonight was a rough one, but it's a rarity here. I mean, I guess that's what makes it so frustrating when it happens. Is I know that we can do better. And we have done better. I mean, we ran Daytona with 2 cautions and had a lot of guys finish the race. So I have faith in these guys. I'm going to say how we need to do better on this stuff. I'm going to wreck lap 1 and take out the whole field next week probably, but that's normally how it goes. But I feel like Auto Club is going to be a good rebound track and a good vibe track. So, yeah, that's all for me. Thank you for broadcasting as well.
Oh, you're welcome, Aiden. Well, we're going to go ahead and let you go here tonight and go ahead and celebrate your 3rd place victory here and see you next Tuesday at Auto Club.
Woohoo!
All right, well, that brings us to our 2nd place finisher here tonight. Bring him up into the booth. Jared, do you have a copy?
I got you.
Well, Jared, talk about your race, man. You've been, you were almost, I wouldn't say everywhere, but you were almost everywhere here tonight. Go ahead and talk about, the tires, how were they for you tonight?
Yeah, we started out a little bit deep because I got loose in my qualifying lap, and I just kind of spent the first half riding, saving my tires, and slowly picking my way up to the field, and then was able to get in the second there, and I felt like that's about as high as we could have went. And then the ending caution started falling. I thought about taking 2 tires, and looking back on it, I kind of wish I did now, since it ended up winning the race for Chase. But I don't know. I also feel like I could have slid a little bit higher into turn 1 and maybe cleared him, but I don't know. I'll take the points and go on the next week, I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean, you talk about the struggle there that you had here tonight. It seemed to be a struggle with a lot of drivers, just with the track in general. But moving on from Phoenix here, going on to a much bigger track than this, going into next week. Go ahead and talk about that. What are you looking forward to when it comes to Auto Club?
It's not one of my favorite tracks, and I ended up missing 87 race there last season, so I'm not really sure where we'll be on speed or really what to expect, but hopefully I'll be able to rely on some of my teammates and pick up some things and show up with some speed.
All right, Jared, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to let you go, but before we do, is there any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give this evening before we go ahead and let you go celebrate your second place finish here tonight?
I just want to thank all my teammates at Elite Motorsports for all the help, Diecast fans for being on the car, all the league admins for what they do for this league, and thank you for broadcasting it.
You're welcome, Jared. Well, congratulations on second place here this evening, and looking forward to seeing you at Auto Club next Tuesday and seeing what you got for the field out there next week.
Thank you.
All right, folks, and that brings us to last but not least, our winner here this evening. The number 10 machine, Chase. Well, man, congratulations on your victory here tonight. Phoenix, it looked like to be a very technical track, very challenging, especially on the corner exits here. Go ahead and talk about, what it was like for you out here this evening.
Yeah, for sure, man. First off, I want to say a big thank you to my wife, who lets me do this every freaking weekend, or every week, so thank you. Had to get that. So, yeah, man, going in here, I didn't think I was fast like any of the elite guys out there for sure, but I knew if I had to make a move out there, it was going to be on the pit stop, so I took 2 on that last round of stops anyway, so just a matter of staying out front and keep the car under me, not getting totaling the car off the corners. That was definitely the tough part of the night for sure.
Well, yeah, keeping the car on you, that seemed to be the theme of the night with a lot of the drivers out there. Yeah, I mean, you started back in 14th spot, and you managed to get yourself here in victory lane and, fight through all the challenges and everything like that. But moving on from this track, a technical track, into Auto Club, which is so much of a technical as much as a not only physical track when it comes to the bumps, but also the speed and the braking points going into the corners, especially with these Gen 4 cars. Go ahead and talk about that. What's going to be your strategy going into that race?
Just positive thoughts, man. I mean, a night like tonight definitely encourages me a little bit more, but I feel like having the momentum throughout that whole race, staying up front, just kind of that thing. My goal is just to stay up front there and see what happens for sure.
Well, man, before we go ahead and let you go here and celebrate your victory here at the virtual Phoenix Speedway, any final thoughts or shout outs you want to give before we go ahead and let you go?
Like I said in the first place, my wife, thank you. Thank you, Aiden, and all the admins for putting this show on. It's definitely a good time. But yeah, that's it, man. I appreciate you coming out and doing this for us. It's awesome.
Well, I appreciate you guys for having me on board and doing it for my first season. So thank you guys for putting on a good show. The last two races have been great. Definitely enjoyed broadcasting for you guys. So go ahead and let you go here and celebrate your victory here at Phoenix, and looking forward to seeing you at Auto Club and what you have in store for the guys out there next week.
Good deal. Thank you, man.
All right, you're welcome. Alright, folks. Well, that completes the interviews here tonight. What we're going to go ahead and do now is go through the results for this evening. And in first place, we got Chase winning here this evening. In second, you got Jared. In third, you got Aiden Kirker. In fourth, you got Alexander Hyder. In fifth, you got Zach Lindgren. In sixth, you got Diego Roldan. In seventh, you got Connor Trifari. Eighth, you got Tyler Kahn. Ninth, you got Jason Gallagher. In 10th, you got Clinton Seymour. And 11th, you got Josh Corner. 12th, Daryl Arnold finished. And 13th, you got Brian Bick. 14th, you got Josh Duke. 15th, you got Michael Dorsey. 16th, you got Kyle Camper. 17th, you got Chris Lilly. And 19th, we have Joseph Costello. And 20th, Richard Kirker. 21st, James Rader. 22nd, Ron Harrington, his first race here with the league. Disappointing finish for him, but I'm sure he'll bounce back next Tuesday. 23rd, Anthony Colantuono. I butchered it once again, but I'm trying to get that name right. I swear I will one of these days. 24th, Seth Wentworth. 25th, Paul Reckerly. 26th, Jake Baker. And rounding out the field here tonight where he started, Eddie Spurrell did not have the night that he wanted. But fortunately for him, Auto Club's coming up next week. It's a much friendlier track when it comes to the technical side of it when he compares to Phoenix. So I'm sure he'll bounce back, have a good race. A lot of these guys that did not have the race that they wanted, they definitely will bounce back. They're going to have a much better race than what they had here this evening. So I'm looking forward to see what these guys put on next week. But until then, folks, until next Tuesday night at Auto Club, I am Dennis Ansman. I am the broadcaster here for Extreme Racing TV. And until next week, next Tuesday night right here on Extreme Racing TV at Auto Club, 8:35 Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night and take care of each other.